Here with Trey Smith. I just asked him if he has his Super Bowl ring with him, and he said, yeah. Are you lying?
No, I'm not. It's right here.
Wait,
trying to get it.
what?
Oh.
It's in a little Louis Vuitton bag. We love to see it. Shut up.
Here it is.
Why do you have this with you?
Just bring it to show some people.
In what way? Just like randomly bring it out at happy hour, or in case somebody like me asks?
A little bit of both. It's a nice little story piece, conversation starter.
I'm just going to wear this.
Yeah.
When you see this, what are the thoughts?
A tremendous amount of pride in what our team was able to accomplish. Obviously, being able to do it 2 years in a row. When I look at that, I look at legacy, something that I can pass down to my kids, my grandkids know. Oh yeah, my granddad won a Super Bowl.
World champions. This is an I love that you. I don't know that I've ever asked another person if they have their ring and they've said yes.
Yeah.
It's unique.
Yeah.
Were you not afraid to fly with this?
No, I keep it on me, so
yeah, I guess
I'm not worried about that.
I guess if you're you don't have to worry.
Yeah,
about
no one's
that.
gonna take that from me.
You on a legacy. I'm seeing KC right in the middle here.
Absolutely.
You're in your final year, contract year. What would it mean to you to stay in Kansas City?
It would mean the world. The amount of pride I have in Kansas City, how thankful I am for them giving me my one opportunity. In the league, no one wanted to give me a shot to play, and they took a chance on me. And ultimately, I'm able to win 2 Super Bowls in 3 years and head into my 4th season. So if they extended me, man, to be in the world, it'd be one of the best things ever. Play with the best quarterback in my eyes in history, it'd be really cool.
What is the sentence you tell yourself, the one sentence, if you could make it that, about keeping motivated for the next one? Not, I've won 2 in 3 years, I'm a made man.
Yeah. No, there's no such thing as a made man in this league. I feel like you have to go out there and earn it. Respect's earned, not given. And, Coach Reed says it best. No one cares about the previous season, what you did. No one cares you just won a Super Bowl. They care about when you step on that field and what happens after that.
Aren't many holes in this team right now, but there's a question about left tackle. What is the answer to the question at left tackle? Yeah,
at the end of the day, the Chiefs do a great job recruiting and drafting great players, and we have some great players that can fill that void position. And, like I said, our front office team does a phenomenal job. They have 2 really great players that will probably compete for it, and they're going to do a phenomenal job during training camp. We'll just see how it goes.
You're here at OL Masterminds. What do you think Coach Andy Reid is doing right
now? Coach is probably gearing up for St. Joe's. Might be it's almost lunchtime.
Probably.
Might be a good cheeseburger.
It's lunchtime somewhere.
Yeah, it might be a cheeseburger coming up pretty soon. But, Coach is locked in this time of the year. I would say it's one of his favorite times of the year, obviously, when we're not off in playoff time. But he's probably enjoying himself and gearing up for camp.
Is the cheeseburger thing overplayed? Like, do you really see him randomly? Like, the way it's described, it's like he's walking around the hallways eating cheeseburgers. Yeah. That doesn't happen.
No, Coach Reed's a man of my own heart. I mean, he loves food. I love food. Yeah. So anytime there's opportunity to chow down, my dog is chowing down.
You love food until it's a donut.
Donut, yeah. I remember that.
With me at like 6 a.m. outside eating like cake donuts.
Yeah, that was tough.
That was my fault. I didn't set you up right. I did not do that at all. What has your offseason been like? I want to know. We're here at OL Masterminds. You're here to sharpen iron, even though you got the hardware already twice over. Yep. What is one specific, nitty-gritty, football-y thing that you're really working to perfect?
I would just say the hands, the placement of my hands, and being very accurate with that, finding new ways to carry them, new ways to strike and leverage. It's always cool to come down to OL Masterminds, pick people's brains, get different perspectives. I think it's so cool when the Hall of Famers and former players come back, because those are guys that, in my eyes, are legends that I look up to. So being able to talk to them, pick their brains once again, and just sort of see what they did to make themselves so elite at the game is also the dopest experience.
What's the one question that all the offensive linemen are trying to figure out? Like, what's the most common question asked from rookies to Hall of Famers to other Hall of Famers at the position?
I think with the guard position, how to jump set properly, like what's the mentality for that. I know Steve Hutchinson was sort of the master at it, so talking to him the past couple of years has been really cool, but I would say that's a very common question down here the past couple of years.
Okay, jump sets.
Yep.
Doing that. Could you lift this truck behind you? How many offensive linemen would it take?
To pick it up off the ground?
To pick it up off the ground.
Wow. For a truck that size, I'd say probably about 10.
About 10.
12
Lane
of us.
Johnson said 2.
2? So when we're talking fully off the ground or just 2 wheels, though?
fully off the ground?
Nah, it's going to take about 10 to 12.
Like there can't be one person at the front and one person at the back. It would not work that way.
Yeah, you're going to
need more than that. But you and Creed could maybe do some damage.
We could probably pick up 2 tires.
Is he here?
I think he's on the way. So
he's on the way.
Yep.
Do y'all have a group text? Like, what's the off season like? Okay.
Yeah. We all stay in contact.
Any trips?
Nah, not too crazy, but we all keep in touch. We also do our own thing, too.
Yeah, and Patrick hasn't gotten to this level of fame where he's not still, like, hanging out with the boys, right?
No.
He's always going to be for the guys.
Pat's always cool, man. He's a great guy.
I love that. What else can you tell me? Anything new?
Nothing else, man. Just cooked a nice tomahawk steak on my grill. That's, I'm lame.
What's the biggest steak you've ever eaten?
Oh, gosh. Don't put me on blast like that.
What do you mean? Have you ever eaten more than 32 ounces?
Yes.
How much more?
I think I had a 48-ounce steak one time.
You've had a 48-ounce steak?
Yeah.
You're so crazy. Okay, well, listen, kids at home, you want these? 48-ounce steaks all the way. Thank you, Trey.
Yeah, thanks for having me.